Namaskar. Good morning to all my friends here in India. Going ahead with our ongoing series of Our Voice, Our Pride, we come to you once again with our new episode. Joining me live today from Toronto, Canada, is our own Sapolnach. Hello,
Hello, everyone.
Sapolnach. Yeah, we are right on time and we're recording it live. So, Sapol, I don't know how I address you as only Sapolnach or Sapolnach, the road scholar.
It's
So,
either.
Sapolnach, before you get into this, please tell me how was the exam today? Today was the last exam of your undergrad course, right?
Well, no, I still have to do another semester, but this is the exam for this term, and it was all right. I
Oh,
finished my exam like an hour ago, and it was okay.
yeah. So, tell us about road scholar because so far I know only of one person uh, who is a road scholar, and it is you. So I'm totally novice and layman. From a layman's perspective, I have some understanding, but you tell our viewers to me what it is all about.
Yep. So Rhodes Scholarship is the oldest and arguably like one of the most prestigious scholarship to study a postgraduate degree. So what that means is if you're interested in doing a master's degree or a PhD degree or like a doctoral degree, you can go, you can get the Rhodes Scholarship and they fully fund you. So they pay for all the tuition fee and living costs as well. So I think you get like £19,000 per year. And so, yeah, and this is for the University of Oxford.
Okay, good to know that we are associated with someone who has achieved, I would not say received, who has achieved such a prestigious scholarship. Now, Sapulans, tell us what will be the expectation from the organization that is giving you the scholarship, other than your academics, what they would expect you to deliver to the for the society.
So, Rhodes Scholarship, they want someone who fight the world's fight. Basically, you need to have some kind of vision saying that, our world can always be a better place and that, we as, I guess, a scholar have the power to make that difference. And for me personally, I want to advance something called interdisciplinary science. So what interdisciplinary means is to combine different areas of scientific disciplines. It might be neuroscience, it might be AI, mathematics, or it could even go to other biological fields like genetics and chemistry and so on. And when you innovatively combine different disciplines, you can like find new solutions, so find new ways to tackle certain problems in this world. And so I guess Rhodes Scholarship wants someone who can be a leader in any kind of form to make the world a better place.
Yeah, beautifully presented. I got a much better understanding now. You said Rhodes Scholarship before awarding the scholarship. What they look into the person is someone who is visionary, and there is no doubt about it about Sapolnach being a visionary, and he's in his life. He has a vision and mission, and he never deviates from that. We have been seeing him for past so many years. A major part of his life, he has been with us. 8 years, right? Support.
Yeah, it has been a great 8 years at the school.
Yeah. Support. Maybe we'll move back in history a bit. I'd like to show you something. A short clip.
This one's my favorite. King Arthur. Have you read it?
No.
Then you don't know what you're missing. I'd love to read it again. But first, you read it.
That's all right.
No, really, you.
know you.
You.
No, I can't.
You never learned to read?
Only a little and a long ago.
Well, it just so happens that this is the perfect book to read aloud. Come here, sit by me. This one's my favorite. King Arthur. Have you read it?
No.
Yes, I do
Yeah,
remember that one. I think I was in grade 5, and the school had like a really big Beauty and the Beast show. Very cool, and I guess I was the Gulliver Travels, and very cool experience. It was nice. I'm very nostalgic.
that was year 2012, right? 2012, you joined the school in
That's
grade
correct.
5. And
Yeah.
it so that time you got the role of a book. The book was not opened, but over the years, 8-year period, you have written a beautiful story in the book. And now here you are as a grown-up adult, uh, shaped as a true human being, and who is already all set to give it to the society. And we look forward to that. Sapolnach, tell our viewers about your journey briefly with SBA, why and how you chose SBA.
So, in case you don't know, the viewers, I'm from Thailand, and but I wanted to, like, I chose to come to India to for a few things. I wanted to be more fluent in English, and I guess India is, an English speaking country, and also I wanted to explore, like, I know India has a rich culture heritage, and I think it brings a lot of foreigners into India. Um, and SBA, at first, at first glance, it looks really beautiful, like, the main academic building, but um, also when my parents came to the school, we thought like SBA has very um, it has a very beautiful, nature, like a lot of trees, greenery, and that's something I really like about it. And also it's very holistic in the sense that there's every kind of sports that I wouldn't have been able to experience if I wouldn't have come to SBA. And there's a lot of music as well. So I play the piano, and we have great teacher Rohin sir, who made me really grow in terms of piano. And there's like tons of inter-house activity, which, over the past 8 years, I've explored a lot of things. And I think that really shaped me to become a holistic person. And, when you become holistic, you can look, even if your further interest is just academic, but I think having that holistic experience make you view certain subjects or certain academic discipline really differently, and you can truly make a difference to the world and to someone's life. And so I think SBA is really good at that. And of course we have very tight-knit community with all the teachers, like Subritsa was my housemaster, and he's pretty much in the house 24/7, and you get a lot of support and you're very happy in the school. And yeah, I think tight-knit community, very beautiful campus, um, holistic development is something I would describe of like my 8 years at SBA.
Yeah. Well said. Sapolnach, your journey with SBA for 8 years was fun-filled, except a little bit of sadness towards the end of your term with SBA. I'm referring to 2020. Uh, Thanks to Corona, that you could not write your IB exam, and as you said that being in house, we are together, close knit community. We are together all the time. Sapolnach, one thing I would like to ask you: how important it is, you feel, for each one of us to pass some time with ourselves, to be with ourselves. Why I'm asking this question? You had gone through a tough time during that period, March, April 2020, when enter school was vacated. Students were not there, only few teachers were there, and only two students, and both belonging to Biosan House. You had to stay for a little more than 1 month, and the other boy, Sanjeev, he was with us for more than 3 months. you left for Thailand sometime in April, end of April 2020, right?
Yep.
So, can you tell us about that short but very significant part of your journey in life?
So, well, around the time the IBDP exam got cancelled, but um, well, because the school was really supportive, and I was still very happy. Back then, I still played a lot of sports, um, even though there was only one person. But like every teacher still stayed there anyways, and I was well taken care of. And around that time, also, I got to discover a lot of things. Like I spent time with myself discovering new stuff. I was learning some neuroscience along the way, and I also received this news in around April that I got the scholarship to go to U of T, and kind of like Rhodes, but this is for undergraduate studies at University of Toronto, which is one of the world's best universities around the world. Like I think it's top 20 or something, and the best in Canada. And so I was very well. I was kind of alone with Sanjit, and I saw that email, and I was like, oh, I got the Pearson Scholarship. It's called the Lester B. Pearson Scholarship, and basically it covers the tuition fee, and which is around $60,000, and you also get to live for free, and also you get like a lot of stipend as well. And um, I guess that was like the what phrase you call silver lining. Like it was although I was alone, but I was very happy to receive that news in the school, and I was able to share it with everyone, and everyone was happy. So yeah, I think that was like the most significant moment in around April.
Yeah, so it's an art, right? We need to learn that art of living with ourselves, conversing with ourselves, which many of us we miss out on. We remain connected to the whole world, but at the cost of losing connection with ourselves. What is
Yes,
your take on that?
I think that's very true, because a lot of times, um, like in life, we need to have certain goals, and sometimes to reach that goal, you need to fully understand yourself. And this matters not only the work you do, but at least in terms of um, I don't know, in terms of like why are we studying in the first place? Why are we living? It's sometimes really important to think of such big questions. And for me, it was, um, what should I do after my school? Like like there's tons of possibility, and sometimes you just need to sit alone with yourself, and just think for sometimes 2-3 hours, sometimes 5 hours. Spend time with yourself, and you not only you would be happy, but um, when you're internally very happy because you know what you want to do, and that comes after you think a lot, then you would also make other people happy. So I think it's very important to stay to 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 also be connected with yourself, I guess. And that can happen in a lot of ways. It can happen when you're alone. It can happen anywhere.
Yeah, nice to see the kind of maturity which I always have seen in you, but now the whole world is seeing. And Sapolnach, we are recording this live. It is early morning here in India, and this will be released. A part of this will be released today evening sometime, our annual day. So at around 4:30 in the evening, it will be released. That time it will be early morning there, right? At around 6 in the
Yeah, yeah,
morning.
I think so.
Sapol, what do you have to say about the prospective parents who are thinking of putting their kids in SBA? How safe SBA is for their kids? How safe?
um how safe? Well, of course, I think it's very safe. There's security guards everywhere. There's thick walls. Physically, of course, you're always safe, but I think what's more important, I think, is it's Safe. There's a lot of meaning to safe, right? One is, of course, like you're physically safe, but I think safe for me, safe means like it must be a good choice. It must be the best choice because that's the most important time in your educational journey. And I think I grew a lot at SBA, and I'm sure things have remained the same or have improved. And to me, I think the child can really improve a lot of skills. And clearly, like um, at first I didn't want to go to a boarding school as well, or maybe I did, but I didn't understand what's the point of boarding school. But I think you become so independent, and well, you're not just safe in SBA, but when you go in the actual world, like when I come to Canada, when I travel around, I'm still I can learn how to be safe. I think that's more important.
Yeah, perhaps what I meant by safety is more than physical safety, emotional safety of the kids, because parents often remain concerned about this part, this aspect of the kids. Sapolnach, can you give the viewers a glimpse of the life inside the boarding house, the relationship between the seniors and juniors?
Yeah. So, well, when I was like every school and every boarding school, there's of course conflicts between peers, between seniors and juniors, but and that's always there, and that's a part of life. But I think we have a lot of pastoral care, a lot of support from the housemasters, assistant housemaster, and I think the school has quite strict regulation as to what consists of bullying and what stuff can be brought into school. And in that sense, um, everyone is treated very equally. And so I think even though there's age difference between grade 12 and grade 5, but I remember when I was a senior, like I try to be very friendly to everyone, or so I hope. And same thing when I was in grade 8, grade 9, or whatever, the seniors, like I can always ask them help, and we would have a really friendly relationship. And in fact, once I graduate, and like I still remain in touch with all of those seniors. Even once I got a scholarship, I got a lot of well wishes for my seniors, and so I built up like a long term relationship with the seniors and also the juniors at the school. And I think the fact that both junior and senior stay at the same house, some people might think there could be a lot of bullying, but in a way it allows even more tight knit community because the seniors know more about the world and know more about the school, and they would help like the juniors or the newcomers settle in. And so in that sense, it's really, really nice that the juniors and seniors together. And I think I personally was fine, and I think everyone who comes in, and they would have to learn how to deal with conflicts, but whenever conflict escalates, there are always people to de-escalate them. And I think that's a normal part of boarding school life. I hope
Yeah.
that's clear.
Yeah. So, thank you for being so candid. And suppose today, can you move little to your right side?
Like that.
Yeah, yeah. Because part of your face was getting covered. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, now I think you are also tired. We'll end the conversation with one ending note, perhaps. Yeah, Sapolnach, indeed, it has been wonderful getting you online. And we know that for SBA, you are always available. I can refer to the mail response that came from you when I approached you with this proposal. You wrote it very clearly that how you denied all the media requests, but when it comes to SBA, there is always yes, because
Yeah.
SBA is your home, is and always will remain your home. And suppose we wish you could be here with us physically today, but never mind. Some of your classmates will be coming. One person I know for sure, Yashusri Kemani is coming today. Few more might be coming. I heard Sarhan is also coming. Though you're senior, so he has also grown in a very positive way. He's a big musician, and that will definitely interest you. Uh, and suppose before we end the conversation, any message you would like to leave for our students? who are currently with us?
Um, yeah, my message would be, try to enjoy as much as you can. While, of course, if you're looking to go to good universities, try to also focus on academics. That's also very important. But actually, the main point is time flies by really fast, and just like this, like 8 years have passed by, and once you grow older, you will realize that those 8 years are the only years that you can fully explore whatever you want, let it be sports, music, I don't know, drama or writing magazines, like whatever you name it, like you can get it at SBA. And it is really important that you explore, even if you don't know how to do it, even if you feel like you wouldn't be good at it. Because at one point I wasn't good at a lot of things. But because like so many people support me, and also there's these interhouses, and they're a very good way um, of learning new skills. And so I would encourage all of you to explore as much as you can, and also enjoy your time, because once you go to university and stuff like that, you will not have time to do things that you were like, oh, I wish I explored at school. Yeah, that's my message.
Yeah, thank you, Sapol, and thank you, viewers, for being with us. We'll meet again with some new face, with some new mind. And Sapol, thank you once again. Bye bye.
Thank you.